guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to the Wandering Reader. Today I'm going to be doing a big summer unhaul. So I just put up my bookshelf tour on my channel, and actually I decided to, before I posted that, just have a little bit of a tidy up of my shelves because I was running out of room basically. So what I decided to do was have a little look on my shelves and decide, have a bit more of a cull of books that weren't my favourites, so that didn't get 4 or 5 stars from me. It's really sunny out, guys, so you're going to have to, apologise about the light basically. And then I decided that I would also cull books that I could get from the library, especially if I bought them in a charity shop and they weren't in like 100% mint condition. So I have a lot of books to show you. I have a bag full of YA books and middle grade books, which I'm going to take to my school library and donate them there. And then I have a big bag full of adult books, which I will take to my local charity shop. So let's just dive straight in. I'm not going to talk much about these books at all. A lot of them I haven't read, because if I do talk about all the reasons why, then we'll be here all day. But I've just basically explained the reasons why anyway. So yeah, I'm just gonna tell you which books I'm gonna unhaul, and yeah, like I said, we'll start with the YA category. First up, I have the Maze Runner series. I've got all 4 books here. I have read the first novel, The Maze Runner, but I don't really have a lot of desire to continue. And I can pick up all 4 of these from my library, and actually they've just put them on the audiobook service for my library as well. So yeah, I don't really care about them enough to have them on my shelf. I have books 1 and 2 in the Hush Hush series by Becca Fitzpatrick. I have here books 2 and 3 in the Slated series by Terry Terry. So we've got Fractured and we've got Shattered. This is The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. This is book 1 in a series that she did. I'm not really sure what the series is called, but yeah, there's that one. I also have here books 1, 2 and 3 in the, I think it's called the Mercy Falls series. So it's Shiver, Linger and Forever, and these are by Maggie Stiefvater. I have books 1, 2 and 3 in the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children series by Ransom Riggs. I've read the first book in these, but not the rest, but I can get them from the library again. Then we have here The Shadow of the Crescent Moon by Fatima Bhutto. Don't really know what this one's about. I think this might be middle grade, but I'm not sure. Then finally, for the YA section, I have The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. Which is the first in, I think, the Walking Chaos series. Now I'm going to move on to the adult books. So I have 6 books here in Sophie Kinsella's Shopaholic series. I've read the first book, but not managed to continue on yet, but I can get all of these from the library. I have a few Jodi Picoult books here. I've got 19 Minutes, My Sister's Keeper, The 10th Circle and Vanishing Acts. I've read 19 Minutes and My Sister's Keeper, and I really did like those, but they've got cracked spines on them. They're not new copies of them, and again, I can get all of Jodi Picoult's books out from the library. These are 3 books by Jonas Jonasson. We've got The Girl Who Saved the King of Sweden, Hitman Anders and the Meaning of It All, and The 100-Year-Old Man Who Climbs Out of the Window and Disappears. I have read, sorry, there's a motorbike in the background. I have read this one and I quite enjoyed it, but the others have been sitting on my shelf for quite a number of years now. My husband's read all 3 and they just don't, I don't really feel a real urge to pick them up. So again, I can get those from the library. I missed a Jodi Picoult book. We also have House Rules by her. This next one's by Maggie O'Farrell. It's This Must Be the Place. This is, I believe, her newest release, apart from her non-fiction book I Am. Again, I can get it from the library. We have Labour Day by Joyce Maynard. The Shining Girls by Lauren Bukes, The Atlas of Us by Tracy Buchanan, Dear Amy by Helen Callaghan, The Rotters Club by Jonathan Coe, Wild Swans by Young Chang. This is Penguins Stopped Play, 11 Village Cricketers Take on the World by Harry Thompson. I have The Ship of Brides by Jojo Moyes, Frog Music by Emma Donoghue, Bleed for Me by Michael Rowbotham. This is Sight by Jessie Greengrass, Alice by Christina Henry, The Girl Who Fell from the Sky by Simon Mauer, I think that's how you pronounce that, The Loop by Nicholas Evans, The Girl Who Wasn't There by Ferdinand von Chirac, I think that's how you pronounce that. HHHH by Laurent Binet. This is See Me by Nicholas Sparks. Dear Fatty by Dawn French. And then lastly I have Criminal by Karen Slaughter. The reason I got rid of this is because it's part of one of her series. It's either the Will Trent series or there's another one. I can't remember what the other one's called. I want to say it's something like about Grantham, or I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong about that. But with hers, I've kept all of her standalone novels, and I figured I would get her series out from the library. I have a couple on my Kindle actually. I can't remember whether they're the same series as this. But that's kind of what I figured with that. So there you go guys, that's quite a number of books off of my shelves, and I've added them to my library wish list. My when I log into my account online, there's this function where you can create a reading list, and I've just basically put on there all of the books that are on my Amazon wish list that I can get out from the library, and then sort of other things that have occurred to me. So I've just transferred a load of these onto there so that I can just basically request them whenever the fancy takes me, basically. So my shelves are looking a lot more tidy now. I still have to put away my August book haul, sorry, which I'm going to do when I've finished filming this. But I'm a lot happier with how they're looking. My book buying has definitely slowed down in September. I got sent a few books, which I'll obviously talk about in my September book haul, but I kind of feel like I'm coming out of that buying lots of books kind of phase, because I really do like using my library, and I really want to support my library and make sure, you know, it continues running and that sort of thing. So yeah, and we should be taking advantage of free services like that where we live. So yeah, really enjoying using that. So that's basically going to be my plan from now on. So probably just be buying books that I can't get out from the library, or ones that I'm super duper excited about, that are sort of like new releases, or obviously accepting books for review, basically. So that is the plan. So I'd love to have a chat with you in the comments below. Do you have a cull of your shelves every now and again, or have you got a particular criteria for which books go on your shelf, and or like what you buy or whatever? I'd love to know. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.